I want to go to the units lost tab to see. I mean, it was a kind of even trade, but like thinking about how Kiwikaki wasted those larvae on those Zerglings, I feel like Quantum took the lead in that little engagement.
Yeah. I mean, it was true that he did overproduce lings. If you're going to produce that many, you better fill it up with some banglings or some roaches. Otherwise, I mean, you're just going to fall behind in macro. And that third, that should have been up a lot earlier. I mean, when you play Zerg, you need to commit one way or the other. You have to either commit a lot to a timing attack, or you have to commit a lot to expanding.
I'm kind of curious what he was trying to get out of Quantum, because as a Terran player, you're constantly producing SCVs and you're constantly producing units. There isn't really an overproducing of units. The only thing he kind of could have done is put Quantum on edge and made him stop producing SCVs, but that didn't happen. As you saw Quantum constantly producing SCVs throughout that engagement.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like we have the Evo Chambers just going down. I would have liked to see those upgrades up a little earlier, especially since he's going heavy lings. With lings, they're such a squishy unit, you have to get those upgrades out as soon as possible, or else they just will not hold up in a mid-game scenario. Well, his lair just finished a few seconds ago, so I have to look and see what kind of tech he decides to go. And he just produced another round of lings, so it looks like he's going to be aggressive, because that could have been just 5 drones he could use to saturate his third.
This game, Quantum did put a second reactor on his barracks instead of 2 tech labs. I do like this because in the last game that Kiwikaki put down a Roach Warren, he did go for the Hydras. But this game he didn't put down a Roach Warren at all, so he doesn't need those roaches, or he doesn't need those Marauders to take care of the roaches. I like that he put double reactor because you have a lot more DPS in the big engagements.
And we see some saturation coming down, getting the double gas, hinting that he wants to get some more techie units. Still not seeing much use of tier 2. 1-1 about halfway done for Zerg. And about the same for Terran. Like the third command center just about to finish.
Kiwikaki. Oh, sorry. One thing I did notice about Kiwikaki last game is he produced his infestors too early for the upgrade to finish. But this game he did it at the exact right time for that upgrade where they spawn with more energy to finish. Last game he had those, although it didn't affect him in the end, he did win the game. But this game he's playing a lot more productively, getting those upgrades timed perfectly with his infestors.
You can tell this is a very well thought out build. We do have a drop coming down the bottom left, right. We went for that third, but
and they move out in the top left.
I wonder if he spotted that drop, because he just set down those spine crawlers and the spore. But you do see a push up front. He's probably going to use this as a distraction while he drops a third.
And here comes the drop. The spore
and
and spines are not quite finished. Who's lagging?
I didn't read it.
It may have been me.
The drop taking out a lot of workers in the bottom.
Oh yeah, that did a lot of damage. Those spines just weren't up soon enough. Well, he was able to crush the push, so he probably use the remaining forces right now and at least prevent the third from going down. But he definitely is a strong position right now to do a push.
Exactly. He just produced 19 drones, so I don't think he's going to be doing some all-in due to that damage he took.
Yeah. And we're not seeing Hive anytime soon. Which is something, again, you really need to see.
I still want to see the Terran producing more barracks. He's on his third base right now. He should have up to 9 barracks right now. He's only up to... Sorry, one sec. Structures. Yeah, he's only up to 5 barracks, and he's already on 3 base. Once you get that 3rd base up as a Terran player and you're dropping mules, you should have all your production ready for that huge amount of income. Because see, he's floating at 1,000 gas, and he's almost at 700 minerals right now. He needs to be spending that money.
I made a bit of a sloppy macro here. Though macro is pretty hard for Zerg, so he's doing relatively well considering.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the Zerg's income right now. I was looking at the Zerg's income. That's who I'm talking about. He needs to be spending down to the penny.
Honest mistake.
Okay, I guess the Terran just isn't good. Honest mistake. Honest mistake.
Oh, the creep spread is not the best. You could definitely see a little
how
more.
he's spending all his money, though.
Yeah, he probably has some
Okay,
big
now
tech.
I know why he's spending so much of his money. Okay, you see, okay, check out Quantum's barracks. On the barracks with the tech lab, he has 3 Marauders in queue and a Ghost. That is 600 minerals in queue. That is way too many to have in queue.
Oh, actually, through my current layout, I can't see the queue. But it's probably not the best macro.
Exactly. That's why when you're a Terran player, you need to add on those barracks so that you can produce all of those Marauders at once. You don't need to wait for each unit to come out individually.
Like some scans checking out the army.
He did add in those the ghost a lot earlier in this game, and I feel like
Here comes the cloak ghost.
this
Here
could
comes
be a
the
game
ghost.
changer.
The EMP.
Oh god.
Oh
here comes
man,
the
that
EMPs.
was.
Oh, hitting a lot of those. Hey, it only hit about 3 of the infestors. I'm really surprised.
It's because he cloaked. I mean, he just didn't give enough time for his ghost to get enough energy. Oh, we have a little push up here. Very nice fungal.
Oh, that fungal.
Terrible engagement.
I'm
Terrible
gonna be
engagement
upset.
for the Quantum. He's gonna lose all of those medevacs. Oh, this is terrible.
And you can tell that Quantum had a nice game plan, but it's just bad execution.
Oh my
he's
goodness.
gonna get the 1 out.
Oh my
Oh.
god. 3 HP.
Oh,
That is
wow.
3-3.
on all those medevacs.
And that's insane.
I still feel like this drop is not going to do any damage at all.
Yeah, this seems like desperation attempts right now. Though he's doing very nice multitasking, attacking the expansion, then the center.
He does have time for one more fungal. Oh, gosh, Quantum is very low with these drops. He needs to get those medevacs back home and repair those. There is a small engagement in the front as he drops the top.
There's a little bit of force coming in, taking down the drones on gas.
I do feel like what Quantum is doing right now is actually helping him out a lot, because he's giving the time to get his base up and defended. Although, as I say this, Kiwikaki is moving out across the map to engage the Terran base.
Yeah, this is a very scary force. A lot of infestors, plenty of fungal growths and infested Terrans. And with those ultras to lead the charge, not much that Quantum can do. And we have GG, and Kiwikaki takes game 4. So the score is 3-1. All Kiwikaki has to do is take one more win, and he has the tournament.
I definitely would not be surprised to see a cheese play come out of Quantum to win the next game.
Yeah, I think a cheese game is very probable. And especially since he's random, he could completely take Quantum off guard. Like Tides is very fond of fungals. Oh, looks like Quantum's going to forfeit next game. Looks like we're not even going to
Quantum
have...
is going to Well, it looks like there goes the series. Congratulations, Kiwikaki, on the win. If
We are going to go
Quantum
into
is...
a last game.
Okay.
Well, I take all of that back, everyone. I am curious to see what Kiwikaki's Protoss play is, because we haven't seen him spawn in as Protoss at all this tournament.
Yeah, I'm interested to see that also. It looks like he is picking toss and not going random this game.
Well, I guess we will get to see that then.
So it looks like he won't have the random advantage if he does a cheese, but it's still very possible we could see a cheese. Well, it looks like Quantum has encouraged him to go random. So, looks like a lot of indecision right now, as Quantum's probably not feeling the most confident in this series.
Did Quantum get into the game?
Yeah, he's there.
It looks like he will be going as random.
Yeah, it looks like Quantum does not want any special advantage when he takes on these games. Very noble of him.
Alright. Going into game number 5, I think this is.
Yes, I believe it's game number 5. And this is a best of 7, so if Kiwikaki can just get one more win, he will win the tournament. Quantum has to win the next 3 games in a row. It's very rough, lot of pressure right now.
Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to game 5 of our in-house Confederation tournament. In the top left we have... Oh. Well, in the top left, we have the red Zerg Kiwikaki, spawning as Zerg yet again as a random player. In the bottom right-hand corner, we have Quantum Limit. He has been struggling the past few games against Kiwikaki's clever plays, Infestors. I'm sorry, guys. We're having a little bit of lag, I guess. But anyways, let's see what Kiwikaki can put up against Quantum, and if Quantum can come back from his losing streak.
Is it laggy for you guys?
It was a little. I'm trying to close down all my applications. Hopefully it's not me. I turned down my music. I'll turn up the in-game music so we have some background.
It may be me.
Okay, so looks like we have a very standard opening from Quantum.
Barracks first. I'm curious to see if he's going to put down his gas at either 13 or 15, or he might just do a no gas expand build. It's very iffy in the Heart of the Swarm now that just because there's a lot more safer plays. You could do the two Reaper defense, because Reapers are actually surprisingly very well at defense against Zerg players in particular.
If you have very good micro, it's very strong, very deadly if the Zerg is not very perfect micro. Oh, we are not seeing a gas yet out of Quantum. I'll have to see if he throws down a 15 or not. We did have a pool first with a gas, so and the expansion coming down right now. So this is a safe speedling expansion build. Which is a Reaper.